Hello there, it's Sarah from Paper Lovely. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be creating some shaker windows, and for that I'm going to be using this Fa La La line by Create Paper. Here I'm giving you a quick look through their 6x6 paper pad, and then I'm also going to give you a look through the ephemera set. I wanted to use a few tags for the backgrounds, so I'm going to be using from MFT. This is their Tag Blueprints 2 and Tag Blueprints 5. I did also cut a few out using that Ellen Hudson concertina tag that I had used in one of my previous videos. So here I'm just going to turn up the music. What you'll see is just the process of how I've created the backgrounds for my tags. I'm using some Nuvo glue as well as some score tape to attach the ephemera and paper and tags to create my backgrounds, and once I'm finished creating those, I will come back and show you how I put those in the shaker pouches. I've sped this up quite a bit. I think I've got it at about 4 times regular speed, so let me know if this is too fast. I didn't want to bore you and have it go on for forever. This already is a longer video as is, but if you would prefer that I slow things down a little bit in future videos, please just leave me a comment below and let me know. So now I'm going to create my shaker pocket, and here I'm using, this is one of the pouches that the stamps and dies from Ellen Hudson come in. It's a really nice thick plastic packaging, and I store my stamps and dies differently. So I always make sure to save these because they make a really great pouch for this, or you can also cut it apart and use it as a backing on a shaker window for a card. So I'm also using this We Are Memory Keepers fuse tool. Keep in mind this is at double the speed, so you want to move very slowly with this to make sure that you're melting the plastic. I do also then go back over and I'll check and see if there's any spots that aren't quite as deeply melted as I think they should be. And I just double check that to make sure I have a nice seal when I'm done with it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out my trimmer, and then I'm just going to trim right alongside there. Make sure you don't cut into what you've just melted. Leave yourself a little bit of an edge there, and then I'll trim across the top, and that's going to make my pouch. Then I'm going to go ahead and fill that, and I'll come back with my fuse tool and fuse along the top of it again. So there you can see I've got all my pouches made, and I'm going to go ahead and fill in with my sequin mixes. I'm using several today. There's two from Neat and Tangled. The green is called Frosted Pine and the red and white Peppermint Stick. I've also got some Tailored Expressions Snow Flurries, Doodlebug's Pink Mix, and Lucy's Little Things Purely Peppermint. Then I have a few other generics. I've got the black and gold and also the iridescent that are sort of that stop sign shaped, and those are from the Target One Spot. I'm also later going to pull in an additional snowflake design that's from the Target One Spot. And then I've got some little red hearts and a little bit larger pink hearts, and I'm not sure the brand of those. They came in a Simon Says stamp card kit from a while ago. Okay, so now I've added in all my sequin mixes and I'm going to seal across the top. I actually went ahead and took all of my papers and I flipped them around because the front of my plastic was a little bit rough to the touch. So I thought it would be nicer to have the smoother edge on the front of the shaker card. So now that I'm sealing this off, I'm just going to do that along the back so everything matches. Again, moving very slowly, making sure to melt that plastic so that nothing will come out of these pouches. So I ended up creating 12 different pouches today, and here is a quick look at all of those. Sorry there's a little bit of a glare there on the video. It's a bit difficult to get the lighting on this plastic material, but I will have close-ups on my blog post if you want to get a better look at what each of these are individually. So here I'm just going to show you these last two. I've left some long edges on those, and that way if I want to stick those inside a flip book or something like that, I'll have the option to do that. Again, I just want to mention you'll find additional photos as well as a full list of supplies at my blog post, which is linked in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a comment or a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.